Happy day. I hope you guys are doing well. Are you hypnotized by all the little nuances of insurance as a new insurance agent? Whether you hopped into Telesales or you're a face-to-face life insurance agent or face-to-face Medicare agent, maybe you do Medicare Advantage by phone. Let me tell you, there's a lot of things that can hypnotize you and make you just all confused up in here. I'm going to share with you a couple things that I hope will bring you value. I hope will help you optimize your career. Because when you have things in proper alignment, when you have your career and your strategies optimized, you will feel better, you will feel greater, you will feel stronger, and more in a position to actually succeed. When you feel like you're distracted or like your brain's all mush, okay, you're not able to articulate what you need to articulate to your consumer, and that will hurt you. That will sometimes create a situation where you fail out of the industry. You do not need to fail out, okay? When you feel hypnotized, when you feel like your brains are like scrambled eggs with a Bamex hitting them, okay? You got to get into a position where you reduce things, okay, to a primal level. You've got to get a list going where you start having mastery of small things. Small steps will lead you to the bigger goals. JasonFinalExpense.com. If you need help, reach out. I partner with some of the most amazing agents on the planet. But let me tell you, it is so important that when you first start, you've got good mentoring to help you not get so distracted up in here when you first start out in insurance. It's overwhelming sometimes for someone that doesn't have a good mentor or a good trainer in their life to help them keep things simple. You've got to keep things simple, okay? This is a time-tested, noble profession, but you've got to master one thing at a time. Quit trying to swallow the whole elephant at once. Our human brains can only absorb so much, right? So when you feel like you're being hypnotized or overwhelmed by the tremendous amount of data, the tremendous amount of information from every carrier, you need to create a checklist. Get the old school pen and paper out, okay? Grab your little Bic 1.0, okay? And no, I'm not sponsored by anybody, but hey, Bic, give my good agent some good pens, okay? They're awesome. So if you're watching, which they aren't, but you guys really got to get a list going, okay? You got to get a list going of things that you're going to accomplish one by one by one, and then I want you to check them off. So if you're going to work on carriers, let's say it's XYZ Insurance Company and their processes, their underwriting, their application, all that fun stuff, do that one thing, accomplish it, put a line through it. Now you've done something, okay? Maybe the next thing is your presentation. Focus on that. Get that done, okay? Keep things in small steps so that you can reach the big goal that you have of maintaining a successful career. Get good, but don't just get good, okay? Everybody starts off either bad or mediocre, typically, unless you're just really naturally gifted. But you start off bad or mediocre, and then you get to a place where you're good, okay? It doesn't mean you're great yet, okay? But sometimes you're just good, okay? And that's okay to be good. You got to get good before you become great, right? So start mastering small things. Don't try to understand all carriers all the time. You need to master, okay? Let's say 5 carriers at first, and then add to your arsenal, okay? Add to your offerings, your value, your service that you bring to the consumer to meet their goals. Start off with 5, and then add 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, and next thing you know, you got 20 different companies that are no big deal, but you did it one thing at a time. When you start off in a successive format, when you start off in a linear fashion where you just handle one thing, then move on to the next one, do the next thing, okay? That messy room can seem really bad, but if you handle one little corner of the room at a time, eventually you'll have a clean room, okay? A lot of times kids get overwhelmed by the mess because they can't understand where to start. As a new insurance agent, it's so important that you understand where to start. Have a good mentor. Have a good trainer in your career that has done this, okay? Trying to reinvent the wheel is going to harm you. It's going to hurt you. And in a lot of cases, it will cause you to fail out because you don't know what corner of the room do I need to start my career. Get someone in your life, whether it's myself or someone else that has done this. By the way, vet your trainer. Very important. Vet your mentor. But get yourself into a position where you can understand where do I need to start, and then I'm going to work my way into a position of understanding. And by understanding, it will create more confidence, more certainty, so that when you get on that phone, you'll be able to resonate and help that consumer in the ways that they desire. And by doing it the client's way, you're going to have a better outcome. You're going to have a better finished product that you're going to be proud of. But you've got to just eliminate the positioning that you've placed your mind where you feel like you're all scrambled eggs, that you're hypnotized by what's going on, you're just like dazed, okay? Optimize your path. Optimize your career path as an insurance agent. Make sure that you're partnered with an agency that's bringing you value. If you're doing final expense insurance telesales or Medicare insurance telesales, you need to be partnered with an organization that does just that. You cannot be, okay, a jack of all trades and a master of none. It's very important that you hone in, especially at first, okay? If you're going to start off in insurance, start off with one product offering and get really good, get really great at it, and then add another product offering, okay? The fact that you start off as an insurance agent and you start off doing final expense and now you're doing Medicare and annuities and all this other stuff, mortgage protection, that's great, you guys, but you got to focus on one thing. Start a clear path in a clear direction. Don't be like, squirrel, 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 and you're all over the place, okay? That'll be a bad place for you in your career. I'm not saying you can't survive it, but it's not going to be in a position that helps you optimize your pathways for success. Be in a linear place. Go one direction and one direction only when you first start out. Master that product offering, no matter what that product offering is. If it's disability income insurance, final expense life insurance, whole life, mortgage protection, term insurance, it doesn't even matter. Get good at that one offering and then add the second offering. Then add a third offering, then add a fourth, and the next thing you know, you're a holistic agent, able to serve that client with whatever they need. You're a broker if you're an independent insurance agent, okay? If you're a captive insurance agent somewhere, okay, doing good work, doing the best you can, only being able to offer one carrier, that's okay too, okay? You're not as competitive, but that's okay. Do the best that you can with what you have, but always master one thing at first. Just like when you first start off, master the basics. Master a little bit more advanced technique. Then master the next level. Keep working. Keep at it. It's a great career. It's a great profession. Stay after it. These sweet clients need you. I hope this brings you value. I hope you have a successful day today. Have a good mindset, work set, and skill set. And as always, if you need help, reach out. But take care of these great people. They need you. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye-bye.